So guys, we are live over on YouTube at Marcella's Way on YouTube. So any questions you have, head on over there. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Monday.
Claudia, I never thought me something. I never thought of going live on TikTok right before I do these interviews. I never thought to do that.
Absolutely, because yes, absolutely. Because one of the things I like to do is just kind of go live so that you know what's going on with me, because sometimes it may take a while for you to see a post, and so I definitely will.
Yes. That was an amazing. Hello, Dawn. We got the building.
Oh, hi, Dawn.
Yes, for sure. You guys, please bear with us with our connection. It's a little slightly off, but let's just pray it gets better.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Absolutely. Oh my goodness! Look, when I say I am, what's up, you dig?
Hey, you dig?
I'm so grateful to have you. What's up, you dig? Yep. We're gonna let people just slide on in.
Okay.
Yep. Let it slide in. As y'all come in, like I said, we got a slight delay that we're working with, but we will be fine. We will be fine. Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
And yes, I see some new faces in here today. New virtual faces.
Crafty Christy. That's my TikTok fam.
Hello. Hello, fam in the building. Hello. You dig?
Oh my goodness. It's all love. It's all love. Absolutely.
And we love her.
Paved the way for me here. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes, we love all of you guys for being here with us. We're trying to let y'all kind of come on in. We're trying to let y'all come on in. Today, you guys, we are going to be talking about TikTok. Okay. As you all know, me and Claudia are both on TikTok. I believe a lot of you guys are too. And so we are going to just be, as much as we can, figuring out how to use TikTok to help grow our crafting businesses and help us, get more exposure. Besides the fact that TikTok is super, super fun, it still is or has become somewhat of a marketing tool. And I mean, if you use it right, I have seen TikTok do some amazing things. Okay.
Absolutely.
I really have. So before we get started, guys, and while we're talking, go check out or go follow or subscribe to Pink Teas and Things across social media. Pink Teas and Things on TikTok, right?
That's right.
Pink Teas and Things on Instagram. Yep. And Pink Teas and Things on YouTube. When I say on YouTube, she is growing like somebody just took some vitamins to grow some hair. You know that grow that's just remarkable.
I'm like, whoa.
Yes, I mean, just absolutely, just like wildfire. I mean, just I'm telling you, and it's a blessing. It really is. and I'm so proud for doing all that you're doing for sure.
Oh, thank you, Marcella. No,
Absolutely.
thank you for having me. You dig. I mean, there's so many people that have just, I say you guys paved the way, and so I'm just following y'all's blueprint.
Come on, you dig looking like, wait a minute. What, me and you dig looking like pave away.
Yes. Hello.
Look, me, I guarantee
Absolutely.
you dig over there like pave away. He's trying to find the way.
Crafty Christy, I'm gonna make you my moderator over here. Can I make you my moderator, Crafty Christy? Hey, big boy
Yes,
Prince.
yes, yes. What's up, big boy? How are you? But yeah, so the first question I want to ask you is like, how long have you been doing t-shirts and crafting? And when did you realize, like, wait a minute, I like creating things? When was that? How was that process? And
So I have been I have been crafting, I really say all of my life. Like it started when I was young. Like Christmases were huge in my family. So I remember sitting on the floor with my mom and my grandmother making bows and ornaments to match our tree every year. And so that's kind of where it
yes.
started. Now, in my adulthood, it started with me making myself a glitter water bottle. And I'm for those of you that don't know,
Mm,
I am a registered nurse by profession. And so I wanted my water bottle to stand
oh,
out. We sometimes have like the same items. And so I added some glitter to mine so I would know that's my water bottle. Okay. And someone was like,
right,
whose water
right.
bottle is this? Like, can you make me one? And I was like, make you one? What do you
Mhm.
mean? Like, this is mine. And so from there, it kind of sparked that idea of like, okay, I think I can do this. I might be able to do this. So I started with
Mhm.
water bottles and tumblers. And I quickly learned that although I love glitter, I
Mm,
was always covered in glitter. And so I made the
mm.
transition to t-shirts. And so that was in
Okay.
2017 when I started with t-shirts.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's so cool. Like, that now, before we let you guys know, since I'm sitting in, could be random barking happening. There could be a child that walks into the room. Please bear with me because I'm in a foreign spot at the moment. Okay? Yes, I'm hoping that I don't have to yell at the dog, but he might make me. All right, or she might make me. But yeah, that is such an amazing story, and you give me very caring nurse vibes. So I can definitely see you as a nurse.
Thank you. Thank you. I get that a lot actually. And I'm like,
So
yeah, I guess we could say that. I love what I do.
yeah, you totally wanna feel your energy, hear your voice, walk into a room when you are sick.
I'm okay with that.
So that is great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what was your first platform? What was your first platform that you came to um after you started your business?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started, I am very, like, in real life, I'm very private. And so I just kind of wanted to play the behind the scenes.
Mhm.
I just wanted to make my product and just sell it. Like, you didn't need to know who I was. You didn't need to know what I did for a living. Like,
Exactly.
and then I realized, like, and word of mouth
Yes.
definitely does help. But I got on Instagram. So that's kind of where I
Mhm.
started, Instagram and Facebook. And I would post
Mhm.
here and there, but I really wasn't taking it seriously. So I think it was just more so, if I sold something, it was like, okay, great. If I didn't,
Mhm.
I just didn't. And
Right.
so it wasn't until,
Right.
I mean, honestly, because at the time I was working as a travel nurse. And so I was kind of here, there, everywhere. And my poor husband, he had to start filling orders, and he was looking at me like, what do you want me to do? So um it's a family effort, okay? So in
Which is
2000,
great. That is great.
you know what, it really is, honestly. I feel for him, because I remember there were a few times where I was unable to come home for a weekend, and he was stuck kind of filling my orders. Never complain, but I'm always thankful for the help. That's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
one thing about it is that I'm so men usually have a tendency of not complaining. We usually are the ones that are complaining out of the wazoo. Men usually roll with the punches, and you ask them to do something and they're gonna do it. Us women are like, I'm not a crowd, so I'm not gonna be filling your orders. Like, what do you think this is?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I've cooked, I've cleaned, I've done laundry, and you want me to fill orders?
Do
That's
you
terrible.
think I am? Like, this is not it. But
Absolutely.
our men are usually like, yes, babe, whatever you need me to do. You need me to put
Mhm.
glitter on the top. All right, I got
Listen. I kid you not. Now, when I got home, there was glitter everywhere. Okay. But I kid you not, he
oh
definitely glittered
God.
tumblers.
Yes, I look. I totally hats off to you guys. You men are just so. I love that about y'all. I mean, you to do something and you usually fall right, right in. So I'm
Hmm.
thankful for
Hmm.
our men for being so gracious and so graceful to be so supportive.
Absolutely.
But and so
Absolutely.
you said Instagram. Yes, yes.
That's where I started.
Instagram where you're beginning. Yes, yes. So let me ask you this. So at what point did you say, "All right, what's up with this TikTok thing?" And were you like, "Hey, I go full steam ahead with it," or were you like, I don't know what's going on. This is not." What was your stance on it?
So, well, it's a funny story, actually. 2019, 2020, beginning of 2020, at the beginning of everything that's going on in the world, I went out to New York to help with, staffing the hospitals. And so when I came back, I was like,
Okay.
when you're surrounded by that much loss of life, not to get dark here, guys, but there's a story. So for me, I
It's
took a lot
okay.
from that
It's okay.
experience, and I realized I needed to live my life and go after the goals that I wanted to go after, because I realized, although I always knew that life was short, to see lives lost in such large amounts, it just made me say, no, I want to live every day to the fullest, and I want to go after my goals. And I'm not going to wait for that perfect
Yeah.
time, because you know what? It may never come. And so when I returned from New York, I was telling my
Yes.
husband, my daughter, I have a 13-year-old, and my 13-year-old was like, oh, okay. She was
Mm-hmm.
hearing me talk about, okay, I want to rev it up in the business department. Okay. And then she was 12, 11,
Mm-hmm.
11, or going into 12. And she said, you need to get on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, TikTok? Is that where they do all the dancing? No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. And so she said, no, I'm serious, mom. Like, businesses are on TikTok. And she sat in this office on my floor and created my account. And so I still didn't buy into it. I was like, I don't know. So she helped me shoot like my first couple of videos. And then I got bit by the TikTok bug. I started to kind of immerse myself in the culture of TikTok. And I'm sure you all can understand when I say, when you get on TikTok and you start scrolling through those videos, it's a downward spiral. It's a rabbit hole.
Oh my God. Oh my God. When I say you literally can, it's a better version of Facebook. Like you can either go, what's those thirst trap? You can go from thirst trap to a recipe to weight loss,
clean talk.
And I mean, big talk, small talk, regular talk. It's all kinds of talks up there.
There's something for everyone.
There's something
literally
for everyone.
Literally.
Yeah. It's crazy because for me, when I got on TikTok, I started with my business, my t-shirts and it was just, the point of view type of filming where I was just, showing what I was doing and this and that and the third, which was cool. I enjoyed it, but I didn't understand the concept of TikTok. I didn't get like, how to use music, a posting schedule, or when people actually post on TikTok. There is a method to the madness. People literally are not just getting up there just shooting or getting up there dancing for no reason. There is truly a method to the madness. And when you figure out that method, it can really work for you, for sure. So when did you start understanding the method?
It took me a while, but I really I took like a really deep dive and around mid to late February of this year. And when I started, I had 75 followers, and I was like, nope, there's something to this. I think I can do this, but I have to commit to doing it, right?
Yeah.
And so I had my little tools that I planned on using, and I started posting every single day. And my daughter was like, wow, mom, like you're growing on TikTok. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a little something, but I was having fun. But I was sharing real life struggles as a business owner or funny moments as a business owner. It was all around my business, but I started really understanding the value in TikTok. So people like Crafty Christy, who's here, she was one of the first people I was able to interact with her live. And I was like, oh, you can go live too? And it was so interactive. And I realized, oh, wow, I'm a talker. I don't have a problem talking. This would be great. And so that's when I really started investing into it. And there's a method.
There is a method. Definitely. I personally I told you I had my business page first. And then I realized that there was a semi disconnect between my business and my page. So my YouTube channel was separate because my name is minitingzcustoms. But my YouTube audience knows Marcella's Way. So I said, maybe I can find a way to bring TikTok more in Marcella's Way fam somehow. And when I got up there, I was just like, I don't know what I should doing. So I was just doing duets at first, right? That's all I was doing. And one of my first duets that I did was with T-shirt man Los. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
He's on
He's
TikTok.
over on my live.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So T-shirt man Los, you guys look out. T-shirt man Los is going to be on T-Talk the 1st of September. So you guys look out for him. But so he was one of my first duets that I did. And then on my YouTube channel, I had already started doing things like incorporating small skits into my videos because naturally by heart I am a very silly individual. And so I just basically started just having fun with it. If something comes
Yep.
to mind and I want to goof off about it, I just go on TikTok and act like a silly fool in the name of TikTok and t-shirt making. Sorry, both of you. It
That's the
is what
truth.
it is.
And that's the thing.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I
yes,
couldn't agree
yes.
more. I mean,
So
I like to have a good time.
yes, yes, yes. And it all seems to work. Now, so what is the video that the first video that you like, okay, these numbers are going bananas? What's the first video that you had that you saw the numbers going nuts?
So I would say the first one that kind of I felt like to me at that time it was like, whoa, I literally just shot a video of my office space, my craft room, and it was like to whatever trending sound it
Uh-huh.
was then. It was something like, everybody tells
Hmm.
you, tell me you have almost like tell me you have a small business without telling me a little bit. But that was the first video that I was like, oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. And I think
Uh-huh.
it got like
Right. Right.
10,000 views at that time. And I was like, whoa, and then I did a
Wow.
funny one
Wow.
where my husband and I were just it's kind of like our banter. Like he's always like, do you really need to buy that? And I'm like, yes, I need it for my business. So we did a funny, like little
Uh-huh.
business related skit on TikTok. And that one went through
Uh-huh.
the roof. And I was like, what is going on
Wow.
here? There's definitely a method. There's definitely a method to it.
Yes.
But I think a lot of times it's relatable.
Yes.
So we all have the same, although we may be in different places, we may be doing different things business wise. There are some things in business that we all can relate to. So I
Yes.
really think it's
Yes.
about tapping into
Absolutely.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm
Yeah.
going to give you guys one method to the madness. One method to the madness is I used to make the mistake of saying, you know what? I want to just use whatever sound that I want. So if I was doing a shirt, I would use just any music that I wanted to use. So I would just be like, hey, I like this Dave Hollister song from 19 so and so. So I'm going to use that now randomly, right? But to be honest with you, it is no coincidence that when you stroll down TikTok, everybody's doing the same sound
Yep.
because they're trending for a reason. So, to be honest with you, it's best if you use trending sounds when you're doing your TikToks. I know we want to do whatever we want to do, but like I said, it's a method. You have to, utilize the trending sounds or the trending it could be a trending sound, it could be a
Effect.
trending hashtag, it could be a trending, whatever it could be a filter, whatever, utilize them. So, do you agree? You agree with that?
I would totally agree with that. That's one of the first things, like when people actually reach out to me from TikTok and they're like, well, how did you end up growing on TikTok? And that's one of the biggest pieces of advice that I give is I say, number one, when you first get on TikTok, immerse yourself in the culture of TikTok, because TikTok speaks differently. There's a different language on TikTok than there is on Instagram. There's a different language on Instagram than there is on Facebook. And so you have to realize that when you're on TikTok, it's about quick snippets. So I always say, go to the FYP. And when you start hearing a sound over and over and over and over again, it's trending. Or if you start seeing the same, there was this big clown effect thing that was really big at one point. When you start seeing that, it's trending. So that's, if you're really interested in growing your TikTok, you have to pay attention to those things. And you have to immerse yourself really in the culture of TikTok, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so pay attention.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I think for me, the one on my page that kind of like went nuts was when they had that the sound that kept saying "bay." You remember that it was a tree that kept saying "bay," right?
I love that TikTok.
I did a TikTok. Yes, I did a TikTok of me, because real life, every time there is something wrong with the computer, with my machines, with my anything, I'm calling my husband for all of it. I am just always calling him. So when they were saying "they," I thought that it was a good idea to pretend as if I was calling my husband, and I just switched the scenes up or whatever the case was. To date, I think that video is at like 45,000 views on TikTok. Like the video went absolutely bananas. Bananas in a small scale, because I've seen bananas. Now, let me tell you this one. My you know the trending sound that's going with the little thing like that? You know that little sound?
Yes.
Yes. So my brother, right? My brother is just a serial entrepreneur as a whole, but he's a very, very great cook, right? I say he's a chef, but being that he hasn't been to school, let's just say cook, right?
Okay.
He started TikTok after me, and I literally just started not even maybe 3 months ago, you guys. I can't even remember how long it's been. My followers know how long it's been since I started. But anyway, he started after me. He does cooking videos, right? He did that little sound and did some voiceovers on top of it. To date, that video is at over 4 million views on TikTok.
I'm
took
telling
him from 10,000 subscribers. It took him from 10,000 subscribers all the way to 145,000 subscribers. It's bananas.
That is the power. That is the power of TikTok. I tell people all the time, you need to get on TikTok. Because honestly,
I'm telling you,
you never know. You just never know.
Yeah.
You never know where it can take you.
You never know. So let me ask you this. So once your videos started really moving and you started seeing like, hold on a second, I got a fan base here. Like people are watching me to come up with something. How did you transition into, okay, I got eyes. I got to figure out how to transition this into sales. What was that process like for you figuring out how to transition into sales?
So it actually took me a minute to kind of, once I realized that there was really a method to it, I said, okay, so here's the thing. When you are on TikTok, you have to, and this is period, like with sales period, but on TikTok, I think at times it can get a little too salesy, right? And so my biggest thing that I tell other business owners is have fun with it, but also talk about your products. So I'm not going to come to you and say, hey guys, here's this water bottle that I just made. Who wants it? Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm making the item. I'm going to talk about how I package the item, right? So you're still talking about your products, but I'm not telling you like, here, do you want this? You know? And so it's a really, you have to be really kind of careful with how you do it, because if you're too salesy, if you're constantly like, hey, I have this, it doesn't translate well on TikTok. Yeah, it just doesn't. It does not translate well.
And you know, but you know what? I don't think that translates well anywhere. Like when you think about it, when you really truly think about it, nobody really wants to be finessed. Nobody wants to be like sold to. You get what I'm saying? It's like you almost have to like spoon feed. Like prime example, my way of advertising my shirts is wear them.
Absolutely.
Wear them. That's it. You put them on, you know, people will eventually get to a point where they're like, okay, I like what she's wearing. I like what she has on. Where can I get that from? You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's just like putting the product in front of them, you know?
Absolutely. So it's like my objective.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry, it was a delay. Go ahead.
It's okay. But I was saying, T-shirt man Los does a good job with that. A lot of the times you see him wearing his product, you see him wearing his stuff or using his brand in the TikTok more so than telling somebody to go get it. He will, you know, wear it, and then it starts to become a thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's one of those things. It's just there's a lot of opportunity on TikTok is what I continue to say. There's a lot of opportunity to grow. And a lot of times when I come on, my objective is not sales. It's, hey, I want you to see my process. Like now, DTF, that's a big thing. Okay. Everybody knows that DTF is a wave right now. And so I get a lot of people that are asking questions. And this is one of the things that I tell people is when you're posting, make sure that you're posting and people are seeing your products. But in addition to that, you need to be offering some sort of value. You can't come on every day, whether it's entertainment. You know, if you are looking to educate, you have to add some sort of value. A laugh, that's value. If you are humor to someone and they know that they can depend on you to be there to provide that laugh, that's providing value. And so for me, if I'm talking about, hey, this is my printer, this is how I use it, what are some of my favorite t-shirt suppliers? I don't mind sharing because it's adding value to not only it's good for me to know the information, but if I can add value to someone else and pour into someone else, why not? And that's what's valuable about TikTok is that you can learn things in quick snippets. Like super quick snippets.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a book by Gary Vaynerchuk called Jab Jab Right Hook, I think. Have you ever heard of that book?
No.
I think it's called Jab.
Write that down.
Yes, there is a marketing book. Yes. There's a book called Jab Jab. I believe it's Jab Jab Right Hook. And and in that book, he basically, it's the same concept of like give value, you know, and then after you've given people all that you can give them, then they will almost feel what you call it? They will almost feel like they have to give back to a degree. You get what I'm saying? Because you've given them so much. You've given, and that's just common nature. If Squirrel Prince, I see her up here. and
Hey,
all
Squirrel
her
Prince.
fabulousness. Welcome. That's my girl.
Hey, Callie friend.
If Squirrel Prince if Squirrel Prince gives me, and if she's always say sharing my stuff and she's always sending people my way, naturally I would feel like an absolute jerk if I don't return the favor somehow. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's just human nature, and that's one of those things. Yes, it's called that's Educated Natural said jab 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 right hook. That's the name of
Okay.
the book.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Thank
guys go
you.
check that out. That's by Gary Vaynerchuk. Yep, yep, no problem. Yep, Gary D. But but yeah, for sure, it's definitely one of those things that you don't want to get too salesy on any platform. Not
Mhm.
even on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you although you are, nobody wants to keep hearing you say subscribe, 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 or buy this or buy that, or all this. Like,
Absolutely.
I have a thing about being finessed. And yes, it's a me feeling finessed is a complex of mine. So I definitely don't like to do it, but at the same time there is a middle ground as a business person that you have to still present your product somehow, even if it's not in a
Absolutely.
finessey way. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. So
I took
that
for those
yes,
of you that don't know,
yes.
there's this really good workshop, and it's every Saturday, Sunday they have different sessions and you can pop in and join certain ones. So I took this one. It's with I don't know if you all are familiar with the brand Curls, but it's Black women making millions. And so they have these workshops every weekend. And the first one that I attended, they
Okay.
talked about touch points, right? So like when you are interacting with whoever your community is, when you're interacting with them, it takes
Mm-hmm.
up to seven touch points, at least seven touch points, excuse me. It takes at least seven touch points before someone truly trusts you. And with all of the sales that are going on online, there are people that are popping up out of the woodworks that have no product at all, but they're definitely showcasing product. And so people are afraid of being scammed. And so they have to have those
Yeah,
touch points with
that
you.
is true.
And what I realized is once I started going
Right.
live, once you get that go live feature on TikTok, that was kind of my opportunity for people
Uh-huh.
to ask me questions and get to know me. Right. So, like, what are your
Yeah.
values? Because
Yeah.
sometimes those are the things that people connect with us as business owners. Yeah, we both sell t-shirts, but
Mm-hmm.
perhaps she's a nurse. So now
Mm-hmm.
she's like, oh, I connect with you because you're a nurse too. It's not that my product is any better.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just the
Yes.
fact that we have
Yes.
connections that we
Yes.
make with people. And so, once you hit that
Mm-hmm. Yes.
1,000 mark on TikTok, you're able to go live. And so I would say definitely
Yes.
definitely think about that as well. But yeah, it was so interesting to hear
Yes.
that it takes at least seven touch points. They need to interact with you seven different times before they actually feel comfortable with
Geez.
like what you have to offer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got to think about that. That's 7 personal interactions. So if you're on Facebook and you
Mm-hmm.
got, say, 300 followers and you're posting 7 times, what if only 15 people see it that 7 times? You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So
Absolutely.
the thing is, if only 15 people see it, then that means you got to figure out 7 more times to touch 15 different more people
Absolutely.
in some way or
Absolutely.
another.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Squirrel
So
Prince says, I've heard of that
yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
totally agree with it though.
Yeah.
It was so crazy
It's
because
definitely, yeah.
even with myself, I realize when I'm interacting with people or businesses, it takes me a few times before I feel like, okay, I can spend my money with you. You know, it takes a few interactions. And I was like, that makes sense because that's how I shop. So, yeah, that was interesting.
Absolutely true. That's absolutely true. Yeah. And you know, that it shows that it has to be a daily interaction. And sometimes I don't do that enough. Sometimes me personally as a business owner, I'll do an order or multiple orders and I'll post it, right? That's on, say for instance, if that's weekend, that's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had orders and I posted those orders, right? But literally Monday through Thursday, if you don't post anything, it's on to the next.
Absolutely.
It is literally on to the next. So you have to literally post every single day across all of your platforms. And that has to be a system that's put in place, because if it's not a system, then you'll miss some stuff because it's a lot of platforms that we dealing with, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I
For
see
sure.
here Unbiased LLC has a question.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Let's see.
How do
How do
you
you
go
go?
live on YouTube without having the required necessary? Okay. Customs Journey answered StreamYard, and also another way is StreamLab. You can go on StreamLab and you do not have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that. Yes. Did anybody else have a question that hold on, wait a minute. I want to go through this before we continue on. I'm gonna go back through the comment section because I don't want my people to not be heard. Hold
I
on.
know. I was like,
Let me
oh no,
see.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. It's okay. Look, they know what's going on. Okay, so TikTok. Educated Natural said TikTok will get you down the rabbit hole for sure. Absolutely.
For sure.
I know. Yes, that's for sure. All right, hold on. We are family here, so sometimes we get together and we chit chat amongst. I'm shuffling through the chit chat.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. I have a few marketing books. Gonna have to pick that one up. Yes, absolutely. And then another book to look at that is an amazing book, but this one is more into what me and the Educated Natural were speaking of when we talked. What is the E Myth? Have you guys ever heard of the E Myth? That is an amazing book talking about how to develop systems. You guys should definitely check that one out. That's a great book for sure. All right. Let me see. I heard that concept before. Thank you guys so much for commenting. You guys are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. So also, yes, absolutely. And thank you so much, Pink Teas and Things, for sending your people over here from TikTok. I mean, you guys are in the building on this Monday. Yeah.
That's
You know,
awesome.
it's a Monday lunch. I appreciate y'all
Yes.
being here with us for sure. Absolutely. But Vivian, the name of that book is The E Myth. The E Myth, and then Jab, 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 Right Hook is by Gary Vaynerchuk, and then Michael Gruber, Gerber or something like that. I think his name is on the other on the E Myth. Definitely, those are two great books. Look, Squirrel Print. See, me and you
Yes.
on the same
Yes.
wavelength. Squirrel Print. She just smart.
Yes. Yes.
You just smart.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
good. Look,
But
that's
you know what?
you guys have not seen Squirrel Prince and Rachel Myers on TikTok, y'all go check them out on the channel because they did an amazing job. But
I enjoyed it.
but yeah. So you did enjoy it?
I
That's good.
did.
That's
I
good.
enjoyed it.
I'm glad you
Yes.
enjoyed it. Yes,
Yes,
yes. But
absolutely.
they did an amazing job.
You
Yes,
know,
they did
I
great.
want they really did. I loved it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. They did an amazing job. What goals do you have for your TikTok? Like, do you want to just go as far as you can go with it? Is there some sort of cap? The sky's the limits, or at this point you just kind of sticking with your daily posting schedule and just letting it, do what it do in that way?
So I think for me, I am definitely looking to just continue to grow. I'm not gonna put a cap on it because that's not up to me.
Yeah,
But what I will
yeah,
say is
yeah,
I
absolutely.
do want to continue on TikTok because I enjoy it so much. It just gives me that opportunity to be
Mm-hmm,
silly and have a good time, or to bring information,
mm-hmm,
to the community over on TikTok. And here's the thing. This is why I say it's so valuable,
yeah.
because I never had any intentions on ever coming to YouTube. That was not my goal. And TikTok
Okay.
forced me to come to
Yes.
YouTube. And I'm so thankful for that.
Wow. That's
So to be able
crazy.
to yeah, to
Yes.
be able to just get out there, and people are actually listening to what I'm saying. I'm like, what is this? So it's I'm very intentional in what I do, and I set my intentions. But when it comes to growth, I just feel like as long as I continue to produce quality content, the growth is going to happen. But it's
Mhm.
so interactive. And
Yeah.
so from that, here I am on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
what? That was not my intention. So yeah, I plan on
Yeah.
continuing to post, and not really put a number on it. I just want to continue to do what I do. I enjoy it,
Absolutely.
and I enjoy being able to meet so many. I've met so many people. Marcella, where would I have ever met you? It's like the internet
No,
is really the way.
nowhere. No, nowhere.
Because I'm not coming anywhere cold. When
Yes,
it starts getting
nowhere.
cold, I'm like, oh no,
No.
I need some
Look,
sunshine.
look, you did just said when you said you didn't want to put a cap on it. She said no cap.
No cap.
She said
None.
no cap. Literally at all. No cap.
Literally.
But
None.
but yes,
None.
you are absolutely right. Like when I say there are absolutely no, without these social platforms there would be no way for us to connect, with each other. I mean, you're all the way over there, I'm all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? We are literally on two
Absolutely.
separate coasts. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
so yeah, it's just a blessing that we are able to connect. And it's funny that you said your story is the opposite of mine. I started on YouTube, and YouTube kind of forced me to go to TikTok with Marcella's way. You get what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have that connection, in a way. And
Absolutely.
if you go back to my channel and you look at let's see, T-shirt 101. I have a video called T-shirt 101, and then I
Mm-hmm.
have a video on how to go from a regular T-shirt maker to a boss. Those two videos showed evidence that TikTok was coming because it
Okay.
was showing me switching characters. It was showing me being silly. It was showing me low key acting. And then
Yeah.
basically, I took those elements and I put it into TikTok. So it kind of made
Absolutely.
sense. that,
Absolutely.
that transition happened, because the goof was just pouring out of my soul. And I thank
That's
God
what I
help
say.
me.
I say TikTok saved my family because they no longer
Really?
are the only ones that are subjected to all of this that's going on here. So
Exactly.
listen, the dramatics are
Exactly.
definitely
Like,
here.
I
Definitely here.
mean, seriously, oh my God. Let me tell you, the foolishness and the shenanigans that happens underneath all of this seriousness is just absurd.
Absolutely. I posted a TikTok where I was singing into a lint roller, and someone had commented like, this is too much. And I'm like, this is everyday life for me. This is really what I do. I turn on my music, I
Yeah,
work in my office, and if I want to sing into a lint roller, that's just what it is.
it's just
I
what it
kid you
is.
not.
It's just what it is. Like, I mean, look, I'm gonna tell
I can
you,
only
if
be
that's
me.
the case, and TikTok saved your family, yes. If TikTok saved your sanity, then, I mean, save your family, it saved my sanity. Because I mean, going on through life just being silly all the time by yourself is not fun at all. Look, you
Not at
did,
all.
sis. So
Not at
y'all
all.
play too much. Me too.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
We play
Sorry.
too much.
Now hold on.
Yes,
I did see
we
a question.
absolutely play too much.
I saw a question
Okay.
from Unbiased LLC. She asked, "How do you overcome the fear of
Okay.
going
Bias.
live
That's
if you've ever
Rachel.
had that problem?" hmm And so you're not a scary cat. Everyone is
Okay.
afraid to go live. Everyone. When I first started on TikTok
Yes.
Unbiased, I did a lot of voiceovers in the beginning because I still wasn't sold. I was just kind of like, let me
Mm,
test the waters. So I would film me just making whatever. And then I
exactly.
would go back in and I would do a voiceover. And then it got to the point where I was like, listen, this is taking too much time to be filming and then have to go do a voiceover. I'm just going to turn the camera around. It is what
Yes.
it is. But I took my
Yes.
time and I waited
Yes.
until I was
Yes.
comfortable,
Yes.
honestly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
And
still a little,
and for
huh?
me, you guys know, yeah. They know, for me, I was already going live on YouTube already. So it was nothing to go live on TikTok after you've already, I mean, I had already started connecting with my YouTube family already, so they knew. I mean, one thing for sure, and this is a good thing for you, pink teas and things, Claudia,
Mm-hmm.
when you are building your watch hours. I used to go on live, and you guys can attest to this, my Marcella's Way fam. I would go on live and literally be on there for 3 to 4 hours at a time. Literally. You guys can
Mm-hmm.
attest to that. And it was to help two things. It was to build my build the connection between myself and all of my subscribers, and it was also to build watch hours, because that's how you're going to build your watch hours, through lives.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a YouTube tip for building your watch hour live. Yep,
Yes.
that's the
So
way.
now that I'm on StreamYard, it's over.
Yes.
I'm gonna be on live all the time because I want to learn I don't know this
Yes.
platform. So I'm glad
Yes.
that you shared that. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Hold on. I saw something else. There was
Yes.
something. Oh, I wanted to say something else.
Okay,
Unbiased.
hold on.
I can't believe that you're a scary cat. I don't think so. You were on live. What day was that? The whole
Yes.
bias family was there. What are you talking
Wednesday.
about?
Wednesday. Yep, the whole one. The whole one. And she did absolutely amazing. And yeah, she
Wonderful.
did amazing. So yeah, she did amazing. So you know what? All you got to do is get up there and focus your attention on the people you're talking to. Look,
Right.
Customs Journey say, yes, I was there with you and Mario. Look, I'm gonna tell you, Claudia, there would be times where I would be on live and I was stopping to give my son dinner. I was stopping to go use the bathroom. I would be in there. I mean, I was on live like this is what it is, y'all.
I love
This
it.
is what
I
it is.
love
Like, I
it.
mean,
I love it.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I'm telling you, um, Rachel, you got it. Don't overthink it. Get on, turn the camera on, and just talk. You get what I'm saying? Don't
Hmm.
even, eventually, if I'm not mistaken, me and you did talk about the fact that eventually you stop even seeing yourself in the camera anyway. You start literally seeing the people that you're talking to.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just how it is. Absolutely. Um,
Yeah.
Rachel said she was nervous.
I couldn't tell.
Hold on, wait a
I
minute.
would have known.
I'm gonna act like I know how to put these. I can tell you. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna act like I know how to put these comments on the screen.
Listen.
But
See,
yes,
now you're the
you got
pro.
is that,
I don't know how to do
that's
that,
all right. You're
guys.
gonna learn it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. But Claudia, you is it anything else that you want the viewers to know about, growing your business on TikTok? Like, is there any other thing that we might have missed that will help them to, to help move forward in their TikTok endeavors?
Okay. Okay. So I think, well, we've kind of touched on a lot of the points that I feel like are pretty pertinent to TikTok, right? But the biggest thing, you hear so many people
Yeah.
saying you have to post several times a day. Don't stress yourself out
Yes.
and don't water down your content because you
Yeah.
want to post 3 to 5 times a day. That's not
Exactly.
necessary. Like, I have grown, and sure, I'm still small
Mhm.
potatoes on
Yep.
TikTok, okay?
Yes.
But I've grown
Yes.
posting once a day. Sometimes you might get two, but majority of the time it's once a day. But this is
Mhm.
probably the biggest thing I want to tell
Yes.
you is when you go over to TikTok, it's so
Yes.
dynamic over there that you can utilize your TikTok to then grow other avenues that you're going into. And so don't discredit this free marketing is what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say. Don't just overlook it. Don't overlook
Mm-mm.
it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of thing, and there's a lot of people that are
Yeah.
watching, because guess what? I am, like I said, I'm very new to YouTube, but from TikTok, I had a company reach
Mhm.
out to me that wanted me to do content. I mean, so don't discredit the TikTok community
Wow.
over there. There are a lot of companies that are now looking
Yeah.
to TikTok because they realize it's such a dynamic platform. They now want people to post branded
Yeah.
content on their
Yeah.
TikTok for them.
Yeah.
So utilize it. It's free.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
me talking to me before I started taking it seriously
Yes.
also.
Yes. And also and also another thing is, you guys, Instagram and Facebook have become very pay to play. And pay to play basically means in order for you to get followers and views and all that, you have to pay for advertisements. TikTok is not that way yet.
Yet.
Oh, but it's starting to slide its way over into that. So you want to go ahead and get on over there and get these followers real quick before they
Absolutely.
get like Instagram. And then it's gonna
Absolutely.
be shoving us somewhere else. Okay. Yep. Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely.
So you guys, yeah, you guys make sure that y'all, you don't have time to get your fears out the way. You got to hurry up with it.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay to choose one platform.
For
So, like,
sure.
what I do is I take my
Yes.
content from TikTok and I utilize it other places. So that way I don't feel so,
Yes.
stretched thin all over the place. I create the content on TikTok, I put
Exactly.
it over
Exactly.
into, I use this app called Snap. I think it's called snaptik.app. You copy your link from your TikTok, you upload it
Uh-huh.
to this website. It removes all of your watermarks. So now you are good to then post your reels, your IGTV, whatever you want to do over on Instagram and Facebook.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you know
Because
what, y'all? And if you don't want to do that, I was about to say, do what I do. Stick it on whatever. Stick it on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that with the watermarks right on there. They know where it came from.
that too.
Yup. I stick it
That
right up.
too.
Listen, I don't even try to take the
Absolutely.
watermark off. You'll go right to YouTube, see my TikToks right on YouTube. And to be honest with you, most people don't even care. You know?
They really
Yup.
don't. They honestly, they already know what it
Yup.
is. They know that this is, you know what you did? That is hilarious. I'm not. I
Wait a minute.
can't.
Hold
I
on.
can't.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I am not. I'm not messing with you. Did what did she say? Did she
She
say your
said,
waves were spinning? I'm not doing this with.
I'm
I'm
not.
not doing this with her
I'm not gonna
today.
do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You know what? I am not messing with you Dick,
I'm not.
today.
I'm not. I'm not.
She
Because
said
first, I'm not.
waves
I'm not
spinning.
gonna do
I'm
it.
getting. She said, you know what? I listen. I always say this. I always say this about your dig. She knows. Let me tell you, this girl knows how to brand. Look, look at this real quick. I just want you to pay attention to your dig. Her name is your dig designs. She's
Mhm.
speaking of your wave spinning, but at the end, she got your dig with the question mark and the exclamation mark. She's
That's right.
branding no matter what she does. It's
That's right.
absolutely insane. Okay, it is
It
insane.
is.
So you guys, let me tell you, your dig is very intentional about what she does. Y'all pay attention to her over there being quiet and genius, like the brain from Pinky and the Brain. She is genius and quiet over there.
Absolutely. 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 Um, Let me see. Squirrel prints. Oh, what is the, are you asking for the app? It's not an app, I'm sorry. It's a website. It's snaptik.app. And you're able to upload
Snap, snap.
snaptik.app. So I've used
Okay.
several apps, and the apps
Okay.
inevitably at some point they stop working. But I haven't had any problems with snaptik.app.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
know you are. You
Right.
dig. You
Right.
dig. Look.
Absolutely.
Look at this last payment. Look at this last. Not payment. This last comment here by
Well,
you
I
dig.
already
I
see it.
can't.
I already know. I already know. Let me tell you. You dig? I feel the ground rumbling underneath my feet. I
I
already
know you are.
know you planning the takeover.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. I already know. I feel the ground rumbling underneath my feet. Let me
Absolutely.
tell you.
Absolutely.
But yes, for sure. So, Claudia, I want to give you the opportunity to shout out again all of your social media platforms,
Okay.
whatever you have going on. If you have any products that you're doing, that you're working on right now, this is the opportunity to use this platform to just put it all out there.
Well, my social media is, that's correct. Educated Natural. Snaptik.app. That's it. So it is Pink's Teas and Things on all of my social media, both Instagram. I mean, well, including Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and now YouTube. And I'm hoping
Yeah,
to start a podcast here soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm kind of excited
okay,
about it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
I'm so
Well, yes,
grateful to have
that is
had this
amazing.
opportunity.
For sure. Look, I'm grateful that you came on. I'm so grateful. Your energy is absolutely amazing. I
Oh,
saw
thank
that
you.
from the first moment I looked at your TikTok. Your energy is absolutely amazing. It's and
I appreciate
I told her, you guys, I said, okay, I'm gonna have squirrel prints. At the time, I didn't know I was gonna have Rachel on at the time, but at the time, I knew I was gonna have squirrel prints and myself on a live, and then I was gonna have Big Boy Prince and Anthony Alexander on a live. And I said, you absolutely will be a breath of fresh air after all of the shenanigans that are about to happen this coming week.
I remember you saying.
We have, yes. I said it's about to be lit on these next two lives. We need to bring some zennness into the atmosphere here, okay?
Am
Because
I saying?
we look, yes, look, Marcella's way was flipped on his head after those last two lives. So we had to unflip
Your internet was like, "We're done. We're done with
it.
you." Okay, enough already.
Yes,
No, I enjoyed both of them
enough of it.
actually.
I can't. Yes, thank you so much. Look, when I tell you, it was an absolute joy having you here. I
Thank
really
you.
hope that we stay connected, and I hope
Absolutely.
that maybe we can find a way to do some TikToks together or something, because I really need you in my space somehow in some
Absolutely.
way. Okay.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know what? You guys have, and I say you guys because the community over here, your community is just, it's amazing. Like, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you just like this. You dig? When she first came on to, I think it was like my Instagram live, I was like, what are you doing here? So I love the fact that you all are so willing to share. You're so willing to, you've been so, I don't know, I just feel so embraced. I'm like, I'm a new kid on the block over here just trying to learn
Yes.
these YouTube streets. So I appreciate each and every one of you. The
Yes.
interviews, Marcella, you are amazing.
Yes.
I love the fact that you're highlighting business owners, and we're talking about things that are relevant. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
to speak to my Marcella's Way fam, my Marcella's Way fam, they don't understand how much I love them so much. I love all of you guys. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so supportive. And you guys, I mean, let me tell you, I could never have um pulled a group of people toward myself. As amazing as these people are, I'm talking about just supportive beyond, beyond. I can't. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm a thug and I'm a cry if I do.
Yeah, and we don't do that.
So I'm gonna move on before I start getting all teary eyed. But regardless of the fact, they are amazing. They support me and in everything across the board, and I'm so thankful for them. And yeah, they're worth every second of it. If I can add value to them in any way, add value to you, because Claudia, you too are a part of Marcella's Way fam. If I can
Mhm.
add value to you guys in any way, then I'm willing to do so, because you guys are, so supportive. I can call any of them and say, can you be a mod on this, can you be a mod up here? Can you do so? And they there, no questions asked. Like,
Mhm.
y'all are just amazing for sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I appreciate you so much, Claudia, for coming up here. And
No problem.
thank God. Look, let me tell you, something was on your side because we ain't hardly had no dogs barking. We ain't had no
I
baby shooting basketballs around me. We didn't
I
have
had to
none of that.
manifest peace.
None of manifest peace. Oh my God. I need a little baby Polly Pocket size you in my pocket for good luck. Because let me tell you, you drew it to yourself. The internet didn't act up. Look, I'm
It did.
listening. It was amazing. Look,
I
I
love
need
it.
a Polly Claudia.
Not a Polly
Yes.
Claudia. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that
A
though. It
Polly
was a lot of
Claudia.
fun.
Let me tell you. But for sure. So look, look, Mario, and look, even my baby stayed where he was supposed to stay for a whole hour. Like I'm just, y'all, I must have threatened him good because he stayed far away.
Oh man. I love it. I
Goodness,
love it.
I need to threaten him like that again. But you guys, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for your
Yes.
time. I appreciate
Yes.
y'all. You guys stay tuned. Wednesday, we are going to have 12 Gone Apparel on the live.
Oh
That's
nice.
going to be another amazing episode. Which is crazy because I have two calm storms on in the same week. And I had all of the shenanigans all on in one week. So I didn't plan it that way. That's just how it happened. Right? Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's
But
hilarious.
I love you, big boy Prince. I Yes, I love Flawless. Flawless 615. I love Rachel Bias. I love you, Squirrel Prince. All you guys are so dope. But y'all, we gonna end you guys off. You stay on, Claudia.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Pink
end you off after we end everybody else
Sam.
off. Yes, thank you so much for all of you guys. Before I go off, don't forget to go over to Marcella's Way on Instagram. I'm trying to at least get myself to about 300 followers over there. So that's my intention. I'm sticking out there. 300
Okay.
followers because I'm starting over from scratch over there, y'all. So it's gonna take
Okay.
some time. So that's my intention. 300. That's what we aiming for. And then you guys, YouTube, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm grateful for all y'all. TikTok, we just gonna keep on rolling over there too. So many teams customs on TikTok, Marcella's Way on TikTok, Marcella's Way on YouTube. Um, what else am I? On Instagram, Many Things Customs and Marcella's Way. All right. So thank you guys. I'm gonna end y'all off, and you guys have an amazing day. Be productive, and you guys are the best. See y'all later.
Thank you.
All right. Look, it's gonna take us some time to go off because my internet connection is slow.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
Okay.
guys,
Okay.
I see you dig